Hey, so I've just had a shower. It's been a little bit of a hectic couple of days. I think at the moment I'm getting a real dose of, when it rains, it pours. So driving back from town from doing some groceries yesterday, all of a sudden my truck just made this horrible clattering noise. I'm driving along, la la la, everything's lovely, and then just this horrible clattering noise. So I pulled over and had a look, and it seemed to be coming from the starter motor. So I crawled back to here thinking, well, at least, somebody will give me a ride if I need to go and do anything or whatever to get it sorted. So I'll do that. So I came back here and then stressed out a bit and had a think and a look and a poke, and I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning thinking about it. And I rang Auto Sparkies in Cambridge and said, if I bring it in, can you have a look at it? And they were all too busy or didn't want to know, and it's too big, and no, you can't get parts for them, and all sorts of weird and wonderful excuses. So this morning I had a look at it and pulled off the bottom of the bell housing and had a look under there, and I could see how the little pinion on the starter motor jumps out and clicks into the flywheel and turns the motor over. Well, mine was doing that. It was starting it, but then it was sitting there and rubbing against the flywheel and buzzing around and not pulling back in properly. So that was quite interesting. So it gave me a bit more clarity. I also put a multimeter on the wire that goes from the ignition to the solenoid on the starter motor, so to make sure that the ignition switch wasn't causing a problem with that. So that was okay. And then I finally got hold of an auto electrician who said, yes, drop it in, we'll look at it. Matamata. I think Matamata is now my favourite town. I just like it much better than Cambridge. And yeah, so I did that. I borrowed Harry and Lorraine's little car, which was awesome. I took it off first, which was a bit of a mission. One of the bolts that holds the earth cable onto it was rounded off. Somebody had rounded it, so I couldn't get it off. So Harry gave me a hand to undo the other end. So it's still got its earth strap on it, but I got everything else off, got it out, put it in a bag, and borrowed their car and went to Matamata. And the people were awesome, and I was quite relieved when I got there. It's all surrounded by swap trucks, swap the business. So trucks aren't something freaky and scary for them. Pardon me. Just had some lunch. And yeah, no, the guy was great. He's going to have a look at it, pull it to bits, let me know what it's going to cost, what the deal is, and then we'll make a decision, because I can get a brand new one for $500. He said he had a quick look in the book, and so yeah, I'll wait and hear from them. I also managed to find some fire logs in Matamata, so I grabbed some of those. So I'm fine just being a bit stranded here. That's okay. I don't mind. Okay, this is my mess in the cab at the moment. Tools everywhere. It won't be going anywhere anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yep, here's the where the starter came out of. It's pretty dark in here, so you might not be able to see that. Hang on, let's see if I can brighten that up a bit. No. Yeah, and the wires and stuff. So that can just sit like that until I either get a new one or that one is ready to be picked up, fixed. So yeah, that is awesome. So yeah, that's basically what I'm just going to do. I'm going to enjoy the weekend, have an awesome time, get into some photography, wander around. Can't drive anywhere, so yeah, that's the plan for the weekend. Morning. I'm in a little green car today for a change because my friends whose car I borrowed to drop it off, I didn't realise they were going away until I got back from dropping it off, and I was like, uh-oh, that's a bit, what am I going to do? But anyway, Joanne offered to lend me her car, which is a lovely little green car. Yeah, I would just so appreciate people being so helpful, you know, trying to go and pick up my starter motor, which I'm on my way to do now, to pay for it, pick it up, and then drive back and put it in. Yay. Right, I made it home. Fancy sitting in a car at a gas station Googling how to open the petrol flap on it. That was really quite funny because I had no idea where the lever was, so I put a little bit of fuel in it. I'm back, I'm about to get changed, and then I'm going to get the starter motor in. It cost about $250, which was fine. They did the clutch and that on it. They didn't test the solenoid, which I actually asked them to do, but hopefully it's okay. So yeah, next mission is to wrestle that little lump of steel into place. Okay, cuppa time. I'm wrapped. Truck runs, absolutely delighted. Yeah, no, it's been an interesting few days. I really don't like feeling like I'm not mobile, and I don't like asking other people for help, actually. It's something, yeah, it's a last resort for me. But it was so lovely of Joanne to offer her car so I could go and pick up the starter motor, and Miss Feeney's been busy rubbing herself all over the car so it smells like her. And when Joanne takes it back up home, their cat's probably going to have to go and rub its chin all over it too because it'll smell of fiends. But yeah, they play their little games. But yeah, I'm just wrapped. I just feel like, yeah, great fun. I'm still thinking about going to the motorhome show. I might even go into the parking area and stay a night. I think maybe one night I can cope with being that sandwiched in. It would give me more time to shoot photos as well as video, you know, otherwise, yeah, I have a bit of trouble, and I'll have all my gear with me, whatever I want to use. So I think I might do that. I've got a lot of work on tomorrow. Like today was a bit hectic because I worked late last night to get today's work done so that I could do the starter motor. It all takes a bit of juggling, you know, when you've got to work as well. And I have to do it. I mean, those bookings are booked and paid for and done. So I have to, you know, do what I'm paid to do there. So yeah, that's possibly my next plan. Maybe Friday. I might go on Friday. Um, there's another camper. There's so many campers here already for this motorhome show, so who knows, I might get there and go eek and just go in the car park and run around in there and make Feeny handle being in the truck for a few hours and run away again. I don't know yet. I'll see how I feel when I get there. But having the option to be able to go and do that now is absolutely wonderful. Thank you for watching. Yeah, lots of love to you. Happy travels, and I'll see you in my next video.